All right, first order is one of our LHT S2000 shirts in blue, and then this one is going out next. This is my favorite shirt, by the way. These have sold almost all of them. I just put in a pretty big order. All right, first one. All right, somebody just ordered one of our koozies. Actually ordered two, and we're selling them for $4 each. Believe it or not, that cost me a little over $3 a piece, but they are the nicest material. Extra space storage. You remember the code, George?
I don't remember it, but I'm getting the picture.
Look at that, the door's open. Do you think we can run it?
Halfway there.
You think we can kind of squeeze it?
If you don't mind a couple scratches down either side of your truck, you could probably figure it out.
We could probably fit in there. It's like wide enough for me to fit through, but is it going to close when I come back?
Who knows? Want to try again?
Yeah, I guess. It moved like a foot.
If you try to hit the code again, it'll open just a little bit more.
I'll block it out. What is it?
Star, pound.
There you go.
There it is.
It moved the rest of the way. Yeah.
Just keep entering the code until it opens your desired amount.
It's like an episode of Storage Wars. So you get 2 minutes to bid on this locker. What could be in it? Could it be a box of diamonds? Could it be a pile of rubble? Could it be bags of sand? All right, here it is. We came to visit this car a couple of weeks ago. He shipped it early. We are ahead of schedule, but he had a window of shipping, so he sent it down. So it's already had 2 oil changes because I am a little bit OCD, even though I'm not going to be using this engine. First oil change I did at 1,000, and then I did one right at 4,500. So we are in good shape. We don't have any issues. So could you keep up with the Colorado there?
No. I didn't try because it was cold, but
yeah,
you took off so much that I wouldn't even bother.
The Colorado gets it. It's almost a shame to take that motor out.
I don't know about all that.
Well, yeah, I know. All right, pop the hood. Let's see what we got. Let's just remind ourselves what the S2000 motor looks like stock. So this is our opening scene. Ready, and cue the music. All right, enough music. So let's go over. Spacers will be ready soon. These are the stainless bolts. As you see, I've already marked the box. The gaskets are here, the bolts are here for our 8th gen Civic spacers. They are getting machined as we speak. They're going to be a little special this time, a little bit of different. So at least it's full mast. It seems like every time I look at that flag, it is half mast for something. That's not good. So here we are, right across the street. Superior. They always have a bunch of cool stuff in there. All right, all done. So those are a little tricky. The aluminum is really thin, especially when you get into a corner like that. When they're cleaning the aluminum, they can't always get to the back side of it. So when you're dealing with it, it starts to, you know, mess up the weld. A lot of contamination comes from the back side of the material. So a little tricky, but we've done a few. That was a Land Rover. From what I've seen, the newer Fords are actually thinner. So I have a harder time with, you know, the very edge of a bumper or the hood on a newer Ford, but we can still do it. Now that's what I call service. Yeah. That is drive-up coffee service right there.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. I want to go run these down to Austin, which is way down there. All right, body cam. Just got it wedged in my shirt. Let's take the Integra. We have plans to build other stuff, and like I've said in the past, I don't have the ability to build a car and push it aside and build another one. I have to get rid of one to build another, and we do have plans to build a little car that you might have seen in the background of videos. So we just dropped off our parts over here at these guys. Look at that. I mean, is that not one of the prettiest Integras you have ever seen? He called us and said our parts are done already, which is insane. He's never been this fast. That has to be the fastest. Ah, we got a drone.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm more jealous of your setup. You got the whole fat sharks.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Have you crashed it yet?
Oh yeah, I've already lost screws. You like my electrical tape job?
That's how drones are supposed to be.
It's mint. I found the angle that I like.
Yeah.
And just, you know.
They always say the uglier they are, the better the fly. That's so true.
And you got, shoot for $100, I couldn't pass
and you got
it up.
2,000 batteries.
Got
you know what?
2,000
Once you get into it, if you're super into it and you like it, well, then you kind of progress up.
Oh yeah, I've been doing it with a lot of my childhood buddies from the neighborhood, like Andrew's from the neighborhood as well. And,
oh yeah. That's just Andrew from the hood.
This is Andrew from the hood. Everyone wants to get the new DJI set up that came out.
The FPV drone, to call it.
Everyone's already crashing them. And
all right, so it's time for Esther's first oil change. We're going to go ahead and bring it in, put on the ramps because we have a car on the lift. All right, we're using our race ramps. We did an episode on these back in the day. These are terrific, by the way. Keep coming. Hold it right there. So what you want to do, position these things and put them right up to the tire. Try and center it. Push it in right there. Get both sides. And have your person guide up to the top of the ram. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. Perfect. It does give you a little stop right there. Does it show you what's going on in there?
It showed the two of you right in front of me, and I could see the ramps going up. It was really cool.
That's awesome. And it says right here, oil and filter. We actually set this as a maintenance reminder. I think the first oil change is due in like 8,000 miles, which... All right, so first time under here. Motor, I think, is the same as the last one. All right, so looking underneath the car here, it's got this big tray. Often they do this for aerodynamics and keep things quiet. It's almost like a felt plastic. It's like all the new cars are doing it now. Even the NSX had it around the fender wells. So we'll go ahead and take this off. There's a whole bunch of clips right here, a few 10mm, and then we should see the engine. All right, so once you take a whole bunch of clips off, you're gonna take this under tray out right here. And again, it's like a plastic carpeted piece. It doesn't weigh anything. And again, a lot of it's for wind deflection. Keep the noise down. Doesn't make a noise as it goes
It holds things
through the air. And it looks like it picked that up off the road.
Yeah, that was underneath there.
All right, so looking under here, oil filter is right front and center. That's perfect that way. As it drips, it's not going to drip down the side of the engine. All right, this is the filter from Nissan. This is the part number right now. Now we couldn't actually get this from our parts store. There's no, not available. So this is the one from Nissan, and it's a little tiny guy.
It is tiny. And then
yeah, it's small. All right, so oil filter right here, super easy. We've shown you this tool in the past. This is absolutely terrific. That jumps right on there, and shouldn't take much to get it off. It's installed in the factory. Yeah, they're the same. New one is blue instead of red. I guess they know that it's being changed. So hopefully you get more.
gave me the hardest job, right?
Yeah, well, because it's just drawing air, it's kind of like a cold air intake.
Yeah.
You can't really.
You're not going to get
mess it
200
up.
horsepower out of it.
Yeah,
But
as long as you don't. All right, so the panel is back on. Oil is in it. Always double check your capacity when you're done using the dipstick, which is right easy to get to right here. All right, we'll go down the ramps right here. Now, if you haven't seen these 360 cameras, this thing is amazing. Make sure this is our backup. You can almost use this as an FPV camera and drive the car. I'm not recommending you doing that. You just probably can. Look at that. It gives you all the warnings where you're getting close to stuff. And you can change the camera around and use just the front camera. So you want to get really tight up on the curb. Look at that for you guys that like to park on the end like I do.